Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dreams of Arkos here on Dork Tales. I'm excited to be back here as we wrap up the last probably 3 episodes of this campaign. Thanks for sticking with us, and this has been a nightmare schedule, but we're making our way through it. I'm your Dungeon Master Kelle, how you seeing him, and I am very excited to be here as we press into the depths of the Dream Realm. But I can't do it alone. That's why I brought this intrepid party with me, starting with Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Deianera, our centaur Amazonian ranger cleric of Mab, war cleric, who uses she, her, woe, nay pronouns as well. And yeah, it's super exciting to get back to this this game. No horsing around. Let's hoof it.
Speaking of horsing around, it's Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. My pronouns are she, her, they, them. I'm playing Gwylan Halenan, the rogue sorcerer fighter mix of Odyssean rogue and demigod sorcerer, and then just, fighter.
That's a
also uses she, her, they, them.
That's a wild combination. Down beneath you, we have another wild combination. It's Kelle.
Hi, it's me. It's Kelle from up the road. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Mystredo, the Gorgon Medusa druid of the Circle of Sacrifice. And nobody was harmed in the making of this costume. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the snakes on. Yeah, okay, they're sleeping.
They're sleeping.
Lenny needed a nap today. It's the we're in the land of dreams.
See,
so,
Lenny completed his dream trial and he's vanished, just like Tyria.
Yeah, he's done. He succeeded, I hope.
You'll find out if he returns next game. Anything else for you?
I have a couple of nothing I can really say so yet, but I got a couple of things in the works for me and for us, and yeah.
Let me know how that goes after game, because I need one of those.
It's cryptic.
It's cryptic. Yeah. Speaking of cryptids, we've got Traz, Dork Tales' own cryptid.
Oh, hi, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Forn, who uses he, they, are reborn undead dragon monk barian.
I can't wait to get you in more games, Traz, where we can see your mouth. Your pretty mouth. That shoots lightning. All right.
And fire. And poison. And fire. And cold.
Yeah, pick a lane, man.
No, I have options. It's fun.
No, be creative. Be creative. Do what your heart wants in the moment.
Listen to your heart. If it's calling for blood. All right. Yeah, you can totally update him on the wiki as a cryptid, by the way. So, folks, welcome to Dreams of Arkos, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter. As we are progressing deeper into the Dream Realm, that statement actually becomes semi-accurate, as the characters have traveled into the Dream Realm in attempts to awaken the entire sleeping world that was put under when a vat of expired wine was opened and flooded the world. We are going to be jumping into game in just 1 minute, but before we do, I really need to thank our sponsor for the day, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is responsible for keeping this channel on the air. They are fantastic. They have so many great types of dice. They also have familiars, they have tea, they have gifts that you can give your friends, family, loved ones, or maybe even enemies. But I wouldn't gift them Bookwyrm dice because they roll pretty well usually. I am particularly happy today because I'm going to be using the Phoenix Feather set that I was gifted by one of our loyal patrons, and I would be remiss if I didn't tell you to go buy their gemstone dice if you like World of Darkness stuff, because they have some World of Darkness inspired dice. They're just fabulous. They're absolutely wonderful. Bookwyrm Games also has a number of STL files for you to print out your own familiars over on their Patreon, which is at patreon.com/familiarforge320. Go there. You can get all the stuff that you need to print off your own friends, because, hey, making friends is tough in 2024. Unless you have a subscription to their Patreon. Bookwyrm Games is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll have a bunch more information about some modules that I'm writing for them that are coming out later this year or early next year. And who knows, if you bug them enough, they might even let me run them on the channel. So, Bookwyrm Games is amazing. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Use code DorkTales to save 15% on any order you make. And with that, what does anybody have any questions about last game? It's been a little while since we've played. Then in that case, I think it is time for us to get ready to head into game. So last time on Dreams of Arkos, you descended deeper into the dream, appearing in a realm, the city of Karasis, the city of steam and smoke, the city of crypts, the one that Tyria came from. There you were guided into an ancient crypt, and then trapped inside of it, where Tyria had to face some of her deepest fears, and then some of her deepest sorrows. You managed to overcome quite a bit of absolutely terrible things that occurred there, and made it to the end where a door opened in front of you. Having had the benefit of a short rest, you stepped through, and it was on the other side that you were met with a laboratory. An ancient stone tower, well kept, surrounds you. Everything is hazy, fog-like. You can see bits of the stonework still coalescing as you step through. As you do, you hear a voice call out to you. Ah, Carluna! How good of you to join us. Volturus, fetch us a refreshment. But as that is said to you, the rest of you enter. And the scene begins to warp and dissolve. You see the figure in front of you, a tall, androgynous human, begin to melt and drip like wax. And through the cracks, flowers begin to rise up. The ceiling cracks like an eggshell and opens into a bright turquoise sky. And beyond you, a voice speaks to the audience. What does it fear in the fallow fields? What dread hides alone, rebirthed and alive, encased in stone? And instead, as the building falls apart, you find yourselves in a beautiful glade. Purple flowers, pinks and blues reach toward a turquoise sky. You take a step out, and Deianera, you immediately recognize the fields of Arabo in Tistane. The great forests are just to your west. It smells of honeysuckle and a flowing river. What do you all do?
I don't know whose door we're in now.
What happened? We went through my door. I thought, did something change?
Whatever's.
They're probably playing with us, or just because it looks like our door doesn't necessarily mean it is.
I do remember thinking I did not. Whoever's door we wanted to go through, I did not want it to be me. Maybe it's.
maybe it locked onto that somehow.
It might have forced. If this is a trial, it may be wanting to push. Wait. Where's Tyria? She walked through the door? I don't...
Look as you might. She's nowhere to be found.
Perhaps she's awake now because her trial's done.
Or she's just at the next stage waiting for us until we finish ours.
Well... I think
We just have to keep going.
that is I think that is correct. I think we need to push forward, and I think since this is my trial, and I would assume that I would wake up if I pass or go on to the next stage. You should all conserve as well your abilities and your spells. If we are only going to be getting very short rests while we are in this realm, you are going to be having less and less help. So just be mindful of your conservation.
Can I get everyone to make me a perception roll, please?
Because does this count as my chosen terrain, Kelly?
Yes, it does.
Yes, I get advantage. That's a natural 20. So
Beautiful.
the perception is 28.
Okay, I don't think anybody's going to beat that. So, you will hear it first, but once you point it out, others can be directed to it. You hear a drum beating in the distance, to the west, from the heart of the sacred wood. This is the wood where rituals take place among your tribe. It is a lush area of flawless greenery. Some of the oldest trees in all of Arkos stand vigil over the sacred glen. It's there where you were marked for your destiny. It's there where history is made among your tribe. And the sound of percussion echoing signals that there must be some type of event happening.
All right. I think it is. It's time to go to the glade, see what is happening. I'm sure it is going to be absolutely fine, like Tyria's was as well. I'm sure this is nothing to worry about. And,
Do you all head over there?
Yeah.
The flowers around you let out little puffs of pollen as you walk through them. Nothing toxic, but it stains the hem of your pants. or the fur of your legs near your hooves, or the bottom of your gown. And before long, you find yourselves in one of the most majestic forests you've ever seen. The island rain has kept these trees massive, has kept them healthy. All manner of symbiotic mosses and vines intertwine with them. Rings of fungi signal potential outreach to the Fey realm around every corner. And you can see in the distance, those of you with keen perception of 15 or higher, animal snares that are left around the area to keep any type of predator away from the glen. And as you approach, the sound is getting louder. Is anyone doing anything in particular, or just wandering in?
I think
Just looking around.
yeah, I think just looking around, kind of keeping a wary eye open.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. As you make your way there, before long, you are going to see this immense glen, the size of several longhouses. It's natural. The trees simply either refusing to grow along this clover-lined path, or having been moved with druid craft and care over the course of centuries or even millennia. In spite of that, and the amount of traffic this place might get, the ground is still lush and green. And soon you're going to smell horse sweat. And as you do, as you turn into the main glade, you will see that a ceremony is taking place at the ceremonial altar. There are dozens upon dozens of centaurs here. Along the south, you will see that it is lined with female centaurs. 201, a warrior. And along the northern section, you will see the massive muscles of male centaurs. This is strange for you, Deianera. You've never seen anything masculine inside of this glade. But the reason becomes very apparent as you look ahead of you. And you see at the altar your aunt holding ritual with Eurytus, your centaur rival from the opposite tribe, and Scylla, their hands bound in cloth. And as you step into this glade, everybody else here, it is obvious to you that this is some type of union ceremony. But I'd like I'd love an insight roll.
Insight? All right.
I'm assuming I don't need to make this.
You do not. No, this is about you.
Yeah. Okay.
25.
19.
Oh, perfect.
Insight. Hang on.
Insight.
18?
18. Deianera is going to immediately stiffen up. Her muscles and her flank are going to go rigid with anger. You're going to see her tail stiffen like a push broom. This is very vexing to her. What do you all do?
Deianera is going to kind of step up and go, "What is the meaning of this?"
Deianera.
Gonna wait.
Yeah, Gwylan's trying to put a hand out to like sort of like, remember this is not real.
100 centaurs turn to look at you. Their faces full of disgust, Deianera. And at the top of the altar, a crisp, old voice calls out, "What is the meaning of this? Why are you here? Failure. You and your actions cast this land into doom. And then you allied yourself with an enemy of the tribe. Be gone," your aunt says. "You have been banished for consorting with the demon mob."
Hold on. Looks at Deianera.
I've done what is necessary.
"And I do what is necessary to preserve our tribe. Be gone out of this glade. You are banished. I will make the union that will save us." She puts her hand on top of the pair who have their hands bound. "And their children will lead us to a unified glory against the outsiders who want to take Tistane for themselves. Outsiders you travel with. Outsiders that led you down the path of ruin, Deianera.
I was not led down the path of ruin. I walked it to save all of you. I sacrificed. I am sacrificing myself to save all of you. Stella, please don't.
If you're sacrificing yourself, then go ahead and die already, like your mother."
Hey, Deianera, I know this is your thing to doing, but I just, these guys are assholes.
"You should listen to what she says." Eurytus grins.
I don't recall asking for your opinion.
"I am soon to be the chieftain of this tribe, and you are on my sacred land. How about you fuck off, Two Legs?"
How about you show some respect for our friend who has done more for your tribe than you ever will?
He is not even part of this tribe. He is an outsider.
"And yet soon I will own it, like I will own your filly."
And that sure sounds like some misogyny talking, and I can't abide that. So, Dana, are we doing this?
Oh yes, I would like to challenge you to combat.
Do it. Then let us go. I will kill you, and then I will fuck your bitch. As he says that, and as you say combat, the ground, the flowers, the clovers are going to burn away, leaving a barren landscape around you. It is then that you see mountains like fingers rising in the distance, black mountains that crackle with lightning. And as that occurs, can I get an initiative roll off everybody?
Sure.
Oh boy.
We live for this.
All right. Well, your aunt's going first.
Oh, good job, Auntie.
All right, go ahead and pop it in the chat.
Oh, beautiful. The dice are being very nice to me right now.
You're not being nice to me.
I need Hurt the Moors, guys. Hook me up.
No, something good. Something good.
Something goods.
SGH. SGH.
Here we go. So, let's go ahead and check initiatives right now.
Termination.
Oh my god, you actually beat her. Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be Deianera. Then it is going to be Agria. Then it is going to be Forn. Then it is going to be... Oh, actually, wait, let me double check. Yes, yes, then it's going to be Eurytus. He beat Amy by 1. All right. Oh, you guys are pouring in something good.
Let it be known that I still have my mage armor on, and as we've been talking, Gwylan's definitely been like getting her shield ready, because this looks like it's going in a fight direction.
Oh yeah. All right, so I want to address the map real quick, just so that you can see what is going on here. So around you, you can see that there are quite a few centaurs lining the outer marches. In fact, they're pretty much touching everywhere that is not the dead trees. As the trees lose all of their leaves, they begin to bleed from broken stalks. Lightning cascades around. And as you see that, Deianera, take a step forward at the start of your turn. And as you do, the broken, blasted ground is going to start to suck at your hooves. Think about the never-ending story. The ground is difficult terrain for anybody who has to walk on it.
Oh, you are me? How dare you, sir?
How dare!
How dare you? How
All right.
dare?
And it is
I'm
your
guessing
turn.
this terrain doesn't is what this probably is not either my
It is your favorite terrain.
terrains.
It is your favorite terrain, yeah. But it is also their favorite terrain.
That's fair. But it means I do not have I do not get affected by
Oh, sorry. In this case, you will.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right.
This
cool.
one, you will. You know what? We're just going to say that it's not anybody's favorite terrain, just to make life easier for everybody.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
All right, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. What is the range? Of course, I didn't copy the range on that spell. Hold on a second. Let me just quickly.
That's okay. I have so many something goods and things, so I got 1 something good, 2 something good. The 3 hurt the Moors, 3 hurt something goods, 4 something goods, and a drama bomb. Okay. You guys are being really nice to them today.
Yay.
Yay! We love that.
Or something.
Because we
good,
asked
so-
nice.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So,
What do I do?
bonus action. Deianera is going to just absolutely scream and activate my Amazonian battle cry, and she's going to take my speed is 45, so she will start running. What is half of 45? Technically 20.
That is 20.
20 feet? Yeah, okay. So she will move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Is that still? I don't think that's quite close enough. All right, she's going to take a full dash action instead of doing a spell. She's going to start taking a... Well, actually, wait, I have a longbow. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, so she's going to do that. And then she's going to take 2 longbow shots at Eurytus.
All right, go ahead.
And because he's Fey, because centaurs
Yep.
are Fey, I get
Centaurs are
advantage. So I get advantage on him because of that feat, which I absolutely adore. Sorry.
Oh, which
I
feat
am
was
just,
that?
Huh?
Which feat is that?
It's or not the feet. It's the scream, the Amazonian battle cry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So. -5 plus 10 on both of these.
Okay.
Because she is angry. What the fuck, dice? What the fuck? 3 out of 4 of those dice rolled so low. We will see what happens. Okay, 19 plus 9, 19 plus 4. So 23 for the first one.
Hit.
And then the second one, I'm going to do a guided strike to add plus 10 to this. So it'll be
Okay.
another 23 to hit.
All right. Those are 2 hits. I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge on the first one.
Okay. So, because he is Fey and I'm using the Fey bow, I get an extra d6 on Fey creatures as well. Which we love.
I'm going to spend a hurt them more,
Yes.
actually, to use Uncanny Dodge on both, actually.
Ooh. Okay, so D8 so we're adding 4, so it's 14 as a base.
Just give me it all together.
Yeah, no, I'm just sorry, I'm doing the math. 14 plus 9.
How was it
23
14?
for the
Oh,
first one. Because -5 plus 10.
Yeah, I thought you were combining them. So, okay, so 23
No,
for the
no.
first?
Yeah, 23 for the first.
Okay.
And then 22 for the second.
Okay. 2 shots are going to rip out and pierce into the side of his chest. Black blood is going to bubble out of the wounds as he shrieks in anger. Anything else you're doing?
Nope, that is it because Sophos is not in the dream realm with me. So Deianera is just going to work on this.
Sounds good.
That is my turn.
As those bolts, as your arrows, I should say, fire into the side of Eurytus. Underneath the arrows, your aunt surges forward, striding on all 4 hooves, and screams, "Heretic!" and holds up a hand and hurls 3 bolts of fire at you out of her hands. That is going to be... Go. You gotta stop using things from the same book. That is going to be... What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
18. You know what? That's going to be 1, 2... I'm going to spend... I'm just gonna hurt them more.
I'm going to use my Bracer Reflection to add +5 to that.
Okay. 3 bolts of fire are going to explode past you, hitting some of the dry tinder and branches behind you, igniting the clearing. You now cannot escape. That is Agria's turn as the fire blooms behind you and you begin to feel it swelter on your face. Forn, we are going to see you glance back just to check your escape, and then it's your turn.
Did Gwylan want to come with Forn to get in close range, or am I going on my own?
How much does it move the other person?
I
Like, how
can
does that work?
carry you. I won't be able to do an attack, but I could get you over there.
In that case, don't worry about it too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Forn is going to use a bonus action, spend a key point to dash, and use his unfurled wings to give me a flying speed.
All right, that sounds great. Can you just make me just a strength check to be able to move Gwylan?
Gwylan's going to stay. So.
Oh, okay. All right. How
It's just
far
going
are
to
you
be
moving?
Forn. Because I think it was about 80 feet. Yeah, and I'm dashing, so I have like 135 feet worth of movement.
I love that you can use that on a fly. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the fly only lasts my turn, which is the sad part, but it's great.
Oh no.
So I'm going to fly between both these. I'm going to attack both and put key points on the both to try to stun both of them.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. So you
So
are
the guy-
attacking. Okay.
So the guy is going to
Oh, I
be-
gotta spend a hurt
that
the more on that. I gotta spend a hurt the more. Because otherwise I'm
That's a
pooped.
22 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit on Iritus. That is... It's a con save, right?
Yes.
That's only a 13.
He's stunned, and he'll take 4 plus, and that's 7 lightning damage, and the bitch of the mom.
Okay. Aunt.
Aunt. She's
Right,
my
aunt.
aunt. My mom is dead.
Sorry, Aunt. 24 to hit the mom, or Aunt, and also try to stun her.
Okay, just checking. That's gonna be a 13.
So they're both stunned, and she will take also 7 lightning damage, and I'm going to, that's 3 key points. So that's all I'm going to do for now. And then my turn. So they're both stunned.
Okay.
Amazing.
Interesting. I'm gonna spend a drama bomb to activate dream logic. So, here's what's going to happen. As you lash out, Forn, your fists connect in 2 brief arcs. But as you do, your second fist connects not with Eurytus, but Scylla, who leaps in front of him, screaming, "No!" And you are going to do the damage to her instead.
Wait, what are you doing?
She's stunned. She can't talk.
Damn it.
But you stunned her and the other one, which is just fantastic for me. And as he takes a step back and shakes, "Good girl," he says in a very patronizing tone that shows the audience should hate him. Mystredo, the camera's going to focus
Yeah.
on you.
Mystredo is going to shapeshift into. You know what? The bear worked great last time, so we're shapeshifting into a bear and running forward.
Sure. Now you have... you have... it's a brown bear, right? Or is it a black bear?
Yes,
At your level?
it is a brown bear.
Is it? At level 9?
Oh, hang on.
Because it's dividing by 3, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
3 or 4?
Yeah, let me get
Dividing by
the-
3 is Circle of Moon, which also gives you the
Okay, so
bonus
then it's-
action, which I don't think applies here. You'd have to double check. the
Yeah,
chart.
so
Yeah,
you
I
have
think
to use
it's
your...
challenge
Yeah.
rating 1 or 2 at this point.
Yes.
So that's a black bear, and that
Mhm.
takes your action to do that, just so you know.
Yes, and I understand that.
Okay, cool.
That's why I'm doing it now.
All right. Turning
Okay,
into a black
that's what
bear.
I'm
Now,
doing.
before you do this, just a
Grounded.
quick reminder, the ground is difficult terrain here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
so
hoping
it will...
bear can manage it.
a bear will still suffer difficult terrain. You could turn into something flying.
Yeah.
Okay. How
I think so,
about,
anyway. Hold on. What level do you have to be to do flying?
I am
You're a
able to
giant
do
eagle
flying.
as a level 8.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, you
I
can
was
turn
gonna
in...
go with giant. Yeah, I was gonna go with giant eagle.
Okay. Sorry, not to tell you how to do it, but just giving you some,
Nope.
like, hey, just
That's
so you know,
exactly-
systematically.
Yes.
I actually have a giant eagle token. What do you know?
Yep. Oh, great.
It also used to be a supermarket in Pennsylvania where I grew up.
Oh.
Great name for a supermarket, really. All right.
Yeah.
Giant eagle emerges.
Giant eagle. Yep.
Okay.
And we're gonna mess with everybody.
All right. What do you do?
Well, the bad guys. I'm gonna fly towards the other side and see if she can help Forn by distracting. Well, to help whoever he's fighting or help
Okay.
against.
So are you attacking or are you trying to like assist? What are you thinking of?
I'm trying to assist, like swoop in and like, with talons, just kind of claw at them and do damage and distraction at the same time.
Okay. So basically provide the help
Yeah,
action
pain
to
in the
whoever.
ass. Yes.
Okay. So you have the speed to do that. Go ahead and move yourself wherever you're
Yes.
going.
Okay.
It's probably like,
Yeah. Yep.
cool.
Exactly
All
where I
right.
was
Provide
gonna
the
go.
help action for
Perfect.
the next attack.
Thank you.
And it is going to be, at this point, lair actions, unless you... I don't think you probably have a bonus action.
Nothing that I can use as a...
In beast form, yeah.
Beast form, no.
All right, so flying forward and screeching, your feathers are going to fill the air as you come. I love it, as you come down in a swirl of rage and feathers. And at this point, I need everybody in the area to make me a dex save as the centaurs surrounding you draw bows and fire.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have danger sense?
Oh, you do as a barbarian at that level.
I do.
That's awesome.
Oh, actually, I rolled good either way, so...
All right, so I am looking for a DC 15. Ooh, fancy. All right, so if you passed, you're only going to take half damage from this, which means that I am going to deal 6 points of piercing damage to you.
I got a natural 20.
Except for Kelle, who is going to fly free and clear of it.
And I get half of that because of my battle cry.
Because of your battle cry. All right, so take 3. Damn, that actually did 4d6, and you guys took like nothing. Beautiful. That is going to be the lair action. It is Eurytus's turn now. As these arrows fly, he's going to take advantage of that and is going to. There is this.
Oh, was this magical or non-magical piercing?
This is. Oh, it's a great point. This is non-magical piercing.
So then I'm resistant to that. So.
All right. So you have 3. Okay. So Eurytus. You know what? I gotta put her down. Kelle, you may make an opportunity attack against him if you'd like.
Yes, I would like. Going
all right,
feet
go ahead and
first,
make me
I guess. Talons
feet first. Yeah, talons first. All right, Kelle, make your attack against Eurytus.
How is it 17?
You have determination. Just so you know, everybody does. I don't know why I'm telling you that.
I don't know why.
You want to spend it?
Yes, I do. Can I?
Hey, look, that's a hit. Go ahead, give me damage.
Okay. What is
Giant Eagle. Robin shared the stats with you, so you have a +5 to hit as a Giant Eagle, and you deal 1d6 plus 3, or pardon me, 2d6 plus 3.
Amy did.
Oh, Amy did. Sorry.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Got it.
And you speak Giant Eagle.
Yes. Ah!
Hey, my mother's a saint.
Is it now? Do I combine the 2d6?
Yeah,
or
2d6.
Is it, 2d6. 9.
9 points of damage. All right, you are going to rake your talons down his back, drawing more of that thick black blood. And he's going to unleash a battle cry as he charges directly at Deianera, running over the mucky ground without a care in the world. It does not trouble him at all. Deianera, he is going to rush you and is going to make 3 attacks with a glaive.
Bring it.
Oop. That dice is gone forever.
Bye-bye.
All right, here we go. And he got advantage against you, so this is fun.
I might have a reaction that I can do here if he's attacking Deianera, but so let me just check it real quick.
Go ahead and check it. This gives me a second to look up what I'm doing. That is going to be... Ooh, I got another hurt them more.
So my AC is 23 right now, just to let you know.
That is a 23 on the first one.
Nice.
On the second one...
Talons are actually... Sorry, talons are actually 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the plus 3, so it should be 12.
Cool.
But 9 is good.
No, I'll take 3 more points off him. All right. Boop. All right.
Remember what I said before? My reaction is for when someone provokes attack of opportunity.
Okay, that's 22. That's not going to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
And however, the 26 is going to hit.
Yep, that will definitely hit.
Okay, so This is going to be boom, boom, boom. Minus 5 plus 10. It's going to be 15, 19, 32 points of slashing damage.
Okay,
Magical.
is magical. I'm just looking up the Amazonian war cry.
Please do.
It just says you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. It doesn't specify magic or non-magical, so would it just be all?
God, that's one of the things about...
Right?
God, that's one of the things about 5e. It's the... Yeah, it's...
Because usually it says like resistance.
It would say
like,
non-magical.
It does say non-magical, so I'd be resistance.
Yeah, I guess you would be resistant to it.
So it was 32, so 16?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a Drama Bomb. No, you know what? You take it. Take it.
Okay.
Take the 16.
All right.
All right, and then as my bonus action, he is going to call out another volley into this weak horse bitch. Can you make me another deck save?
I can. I don't know if you're using the same ability about the war cry, but that is a bonus action to activate unless you do some weird DM shit.
Yeah, I used his bonus action.
Okay. Get into the war
Oh,
cry.
that one. Yeah. You're right.
You can use a hurt the more to make that happen, but I'm just letting you know that.
I'm gonna use a hurt the more to make that happen because I need an extra
Cool. I'll make a
D6.
deck save. Yeah. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Okay, cool. I rolled
My
Garbo
dice
anyway.
are on fire for Deianera tonight.
All right, the arrows are going to past you, but are not going to hit you.
Fuck you, Yoritus.
You had your chance.
This is my. I would not touch you with a 10-foot javelin.
All right, and as you were saying this, the camera is going to swoop between the two of you, landing back at Gwylan.
Yep.
And this is where shit gets wild.
In theory, yes. So, I would love to use my... Not that one. Yeah, that one. Bonus action to call out and use my clever as the gods on this asshole attacking Deianera. So I'm making a charisma deception roll contested by that creature's wisdom insight. If I win, then me and my allies have advantage on attacks against that creature until the beginning of my next turn. Cannot be used on the same creature more than once per combat.
Oh! Okay, so insight?
Wisdom insight against my charisma deception. I am expecting him to have a high wisdom. I don't know if that's true, but that's my expectation. I know this is a risk.
All right, go ahead and
So
roll.
my deception... and we have inspiration because this is homebrew, or are we not?
You do have inspiration because this is homebrew.
Okay, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have put your DC in the chat. I rolled a 23.
Oh boy. Okay, let me just see what this ends up being because that is.
What'd you get?
Because I'm very, very proficient in lying.
Oh God.
I have a
What'd you get?
28.
What'd you roll? Holy crap, that's great.
16. I have a plus 12 to deception because I have my rogue expertise and like I'm already proficient and I'm highly charismatic.
All right, so how do you do this?
I think we're gonna say I'll circle around from behind and take out the flank. You do, like, take out the legs, kind of thing. Like, basically, let's hobble him, and I'll come up behind. So I'm straight up lying about my tactics.
Okay.
And, we all now have advantage until the end of my next turn.
Oh, balls.
Yeah.
There's such
Okay, that was my bonus action.
Oh, that's only your bonus action. So you went up to him, right?
No, this is any
Oh, my
creature
bad.
I can see.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
So where are you headed?
I'm
What are you
still
doing?
at range. That's sort of the question. So we're doing that. And then I have my... I think, yeah, we're going to get up close to wreck this guy. Okay. Nope, not this one. Sorry, I have both the Unearthed Arcana Spear Mastery and Polar Master, and they do very different things.
They really do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no, I don't need to do this. Okay, so we're just
Just
gonna
remember,
get
it
up
is
nice
difficult
and
terrain.
close. Yes. My normal
So
speed
5,
should
10,
be
15, 20, 25,
30
30.
feet.
So you can get
5,
right next to
10,
Deianera, and you have a
15.
10-foot reach with your pole.
I have to use a bonus action to activate that, but I can still throw something, though.
Well, that's true. You can just throw it at him.
Like a dagger.
Sure.
I have a bunch of those. Or I can use... Nope, I lied. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm going to use a cantrip, and we're not going to move quite that far forward.
Okay.
We're going to move, like, just one back. And that's 5, 10, 15. Yes, he's within range. I'm going to use Lightning Lure cantrip.
Okay.
Strike one creature of choice you can see within 15 feet. Targets must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet.
Okay.
So this would be a 2d8. I'm expecting him to succeed it, but I would like to give this a shot anyway. Must see a strength saving throw. Strength save is for me. It's a 16. I think he's pretty strong.
Okay. You succeed.
Oh.
I only got a 14. Or 13? I got a 13. I rolled really bad, and I have advantage on this.
I'm so happy.
I'm pretty pleased with you. Good job.
So that pulls him 10 feet in a straight line towards me.
Okay.
Yep.
So he is pulled
Now that's
across the
only-
mud.
That's only 5 lightning, but it is 5 lightning.
All right, lightning crackles into his skin, and as that occurs, we switch over his shoulder to Deianera.
Great.
Have advantage.
Absolutely wonderful. I do. Oh, Deianera is going to look at him and go, "You are disgusting, you piece of filth." Bonus action, Hunter's
Okay.
Mark on him.
Ooh, okay, done.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take 2 crossbow attacks at him, or longbow.
longbow?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 longbow attacks. -5 +10 on both of them.
All right, do it. You have advantage.
I know. Oh, that one die is just taunting me with the 19. He keeps rolling. Okay, so it's going to be 11 + 4 is 15. I'm going to use determination
Okay,
to make that an 18 to hit.
that is a hit.
Great. And then the 19 that I rolled is another 23 to hit, so.
All right. Give it to me.
Okay. Yeah, I will. So we got 46 for the Hunter's Mark and the Fey Touch bow.
And is it all piercing damage?
Let me just double check Hunter's Mark.
Yes, Hunter's Mark is piercing, I believe. Or it's force. Why do I not remember this?
It just says 1 extra d6 of damage, so
Okay.
that would be the piercing.
All right, cool.
the
So long
piercing-
as the bow does regular like magic piercing damage, give it all together.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it does magic piercing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll spend a hurt
So
more.
I
need more hurt than Morse.
starting with a base of 28.
Ooh, I don't like that.
some low, but pretty high actually on there. So plus another 28. So if that's halved, he gets 28 points of magical piercing.
Okay, so here.
If not, that's 56 in total.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend my. Actually, I still have a reaction because I just have my turn. Gwylan, can you do me a favor and make me a strength saving throw?
Sure.
Oh. Oh no, Hunter's Mark just increases the duration, not the die.
Mhm.
I was like, oh man, I would have totally increased its concentration or spell level, but no.
You said strength save?
Strength save, yeah.
Okay. That is a 14.
A 14. All right. He is going to use his reaction as you strike him. He's going to take one of the bolts right in the shoulder, like upper shoulder chest area, and is going to swoop down with his free hand and pull Gwylan in the way of the second shot with his interposing shot reaction, or interposing, basically body shield. Gwylan, take 28 points of piercing damage, which will be halved because it is...
Piercing?
Yeah, it's piercing. Actually, it'll be slightly different.
I was gonna say, I have the dies. I have them organized by
yeah,
colors.
can you tell me what
so
it
if you
is?
want me to
Give me the non-fey. So
The
this will be mine. Yeah, because Gwylan's not a fey.
Oh, okay. So
So it would change the damage on that shot.
Yeah, so it's the second shot.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we'll take away that.
So it's 14 plus your dice roll.
8.
So 22?
Would Hunter's Mark apply too?
Yes. Well, no, I wouldn't, because
Okay.
Hunter's Mark is
No,
on
because I don't have the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
even with the interpose.
So then it's 21 points.
All right, 21 points of damage. It is magical damage from that bow,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only
So
it's
then
only magical if it's a
Eurytus-
fey.
No, it's magical. So it's a +1
Oh, it's
+1 bow,
pure
and
magical.
then
Okay,
again,
go. So you'll
extra
take
D6
you'll
if
take
it's
21
fey.
total then.
Ow.
And then Eurytus will then have
Can I use a
14.
reaction here, or no? Because it was reacting to someone's reaction.
You can use a reaction on a reaction.
Then can I use shield? I don't know what the actual to increase my AC.
So you
or does
can't
that
because
not
it was.
matter?
Actually, I guess you could technically. What was the
Because I've got my
attack roll?
shield up.
What was the original attack roll, Robin?
The second one was the 18.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
Yeah.
in that case, yeah, if you want to use your reaction to cast shield, you'll take no damage.
And I do have my physical shield up, which has boosts my AC at 18 right now anyway.
Hmm. Well, it's meter beat, so.
Yeah, okay, then I'm going to use shield to increase my AC by, what is it, +5?
All right. So that is going to ping off of your shield. You won't take any damage. And I have his damage there.
So I added up his dice. His dice did equal 28 on the first one.
Yep. And I have subtracted his 14. So, all right. Anything else on your turn, Deianera?
That's action, bonus action.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's-
Deianera's gonna move up, kind of flanking him with Gwylan, so that
All
if he
right.
moves away.
Agria is still stunned until the end of Forn's turn. Forn, as they close in on this, you have a pair of stunned people and a giant eagle right around you. What do you do?
Cool. I'm just gonna keep wailing on the ant.
All right, fair. You have advantage.
Who's? Yes, because they're stunned, and let me make it poison as poison starts dripping from his claws, because I can. First hit's a natural 20.
All right, who gets your advantage? Giant eagle?
Yep, give it to the giant eagle.
Giant eagle has advantage on their next attack. Or
Uh,
whatever.
That's 13 for the first hit.
Okay. Am I immune to poison?
Another natural 20.
Are you fucking...
No.
All right.
It's another 7, 10 poison damage, and I'm going to use my bonus attack to attack one more time.
So another how much
Not
poison
a
damage?
natural 20 this time. It's 23 damage right now. Without
Okay.
the
So
final
who gets your next advantage?
Give it to Gwylan then.
Okay.
Then the last hit's going to be a 30 20 to hit.
Yeah,
And
that'll
I'm
hit.
going to dump a key point to try to stun her again.
Oh, I don't think you did that time. I think she's got a 17.
Okay, so she's not stunned that time, but she'll take an additional 9 poison damage. So
Oh, she's not doing well. She's not doing well at all. So as you are just wailing in over and over with your 3 attacks, is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
nope, that was my action, bonus action. That's all I can do.
All right. Over her shoulder, Mystredo, it is your turn as you are still in the air as an eagle.
Yeah,
you
we're
could-
gonna swoop in and try and claw some more eyeballs and stuff.
Sounds good. So you have multi-attack, so you can make 1 beak and 1 talon attack. Both have advantage because she's stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. She's not
Yeah,
stunned
I'm
anymore.
totally doing that.
Sorry, she is
No,
not
but she gets
stunned.
advantage from my
But I get
next one.
advantage
So one of
from-
them.
One of them.
Forn.
One of them
One of
will.
them's
I would say have the talon attack
Okay.
be the one with advantage because it does more damage.
Yes. Yep. I was gonna say that. Okay. Do I roll them both at the same time or one after
You-
the other?
Give me your advantage attack first, and then roll your second
Okay.
attack, your flat attack.
Okay. Here's talons with advantage. Oh my God! It's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Forn.
Okay, so who are you giving your advantage to?
I'm gonna give it. Let's give it back to Forn because
All right.
like, let's share. Let's share.
Okay,
and
so your
share.
first attack is going to do 4d6 plus 3.
Holy Scheiße. Oh, I have to. Okay. I'm gonna have to roll. I got out 3 sets of dice. I'm gonna have to roll 1 and 3rd time. Okay. Oh, 5, 5, 5.
Oh
Oops.
shit.
And 5, 23. Wait, 4d6 plus 3 or is it
4d6 plus 3.
20. Okay, 23 points of damage.
All right, Kelle, you're a giant eagle. You have claws that are
Giant
the
eagle.
size of like
Cars? No.
basically
Not that
like basically the size of like
Chef's
God.
knives? Gosh,
those are
what-
those are just
like,
the
what's
claws.
the
Your paw, like you
comparison?
can you can pick up luggage in one hand, right? How do you do it?
I'm the worst TSA agent ever. I'm like grabbing heads. I'm gonna grab a head.
Okay, so
Yeah,
as you
like-
swoop down, you were just going to with your
I'm
first
the
strike.
giant claw machine, and I'm grabbing it by the head.
Do you mind if I narrate?
No, please
Okay,
do.
your claws are going to plunge into the back of her spine and 2 into her eye sockets. There's going to be a rupturing amount of blood that pours from the wounds as, with a mighty crunch, you collapse her head in on itself.
Giant eagle bowling. No.
And she is going to fall to the ground dead. All right, lair actions. Mystredo, do you want to do any move actions first? Because you still haven't. You've moved 5 feet.
Because yeah. So let's move over to.
What's your
who is-
fly speed?
Who is next
got,
closest?
Like
80?
it's 80.
Yeah.
You can fly all the way over to the melee.
Yes. Let's go to the melee because the beak is coming in now.
Oh god, you still haven't done your other attack.
I
Yeah,
get a
you have to-
beak.
That's true. So make me a flat attack
Yes.
roll. Oh no,
Yep.
pardon me. You're attacking Eurytus.
Oh, wait.
Eurytus has advantage against him
Oh.
until Gwylan's turn.
Oh, right.
So you get
Okay,
another
then-
attack with advantage.
Okay. Oh my god.
See, now you're wishing you
Alrighty.
shapeshifted more in this campaign.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning eventually. Okay. So
By 6th edition, you'll have
we're
it.
Going... Yes. So going in on him with the beak, which is okay, and I have to roll flat on that.
No, you're rolling with advantage because he
Oh,
has
right,
Gwylan's effect on him.
Yeah, right. That's a 19. Not
Okay.
bad. Not
Roll to see if
bad.
it's a crit. Roll with
Okay.
advantage to make sure it's not a crit.
What do I roll for crit?
Well, did you Did you roll 2 dice?
Oh, no, I didn't. That was the first
Yeah,
one.
so
Okay.
yeah, so
What's the
just
second one?
make sure that it's
Okay.
not a nat 20 again.
No, it is not a nat 20.
Okay, so deal me
Second,
1d6 plus 3.
Okay. 1d6 plus 3. Yes. Okey-doke. Chomp, chomp. That's a total of 8.
Okay, you are going to rend claws down his back, and as you do, it is deck save time, everyone. As the you know what? I'm going to use a different layer action, I think. As we cut behind, we are going to cut back to Scylla, who cradles the head of your aunt, or what remains of it, on the ground, and is going to let out an anguished scream and say, "Deianera! Just go! Before you ruin everything!" Can you make me a charisma save, please? Deianera.
With disadvantage?
Sure, if you want.
I think that's enough to impose disadvantage.
All right, do it.
That's a 12.
Okay. How many hit points do you have?
67?
Cool, take 39 psychic. As you feel your heart begin to break inside of your chest. And it is Eurytus's turn, who is going to dab some of the glaive in his blood. I'm going to spend Hurt the More, causing the blood to ignite with necrotic energy. And I'm going to make 3 attacks on you.
Do it.
That is a... What's your AC this turn? Still 23?
Well, I have a reaction, so I'm going to bracers to 23 again.
Okay. That is a 21. That's a nat 20. And that's a 25.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
Okay. So...
this is gonna hurt.
it
This is gonna hurt.
Okay, that is going to be... I rolled really poorly for one of them. So that is going to be... Just checking the math here. Plus 4. Do you want them separate or together?
Is it all piercing?
It is necrotic.
Is it all necrotic?
It is all necrotic.
Ooh. Then all together, because that's not gonna happen.
40 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so what? Oh, actually, no. Give it to me separate because
Okay.
what was the first one?
The first one was... just double check. 22.
Okay, so I go down, but it's not failed death saves from the crit on the second attack.
Okay, the second one is 18.
That's fine. I'm down.
Okay, so yours is down. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Oh.
make sure you didn't get me down on the first one and then also crit, because then that would be 3 failed death saves.
Return to the earth and give something to this world for a change.
And Gwylan, it is your turn as he stands over, ready to plunge his glaive into her heart. It is your turn.
Yeah. So here's a question for you. I know that we had, when we first got to the Dream Realm, effectively the benefit of a long rest, like at the very start.
Yes.
Does that also count for my spear, which usually resets at dawn?
Yes.
Okay.
Because dream
Okay.
logic.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now this person is being effectively reminding myself. I always get the addition fatigue between for sneak attack. Do not need advantage on the attack roll, but I do have advantage, so it doesn't matter. So I can sneak attack either way.
Is that till the end of this turn?
No, because I got the from Forn. I thought.
Oh,
he
that's
gave
right.
me one. Yeah. So I have advantage anyway. And that means that the spear has been reset, you said. So
It has.
I know there's part of this where you can throw it, but I think... Hit target takes damage. I would love to use this thing to wreck this guy. Because I think I have a straight shot. Yep, nope, that's fine. I can use this. I think.
Can you? Can you really?
I think so. Because we're using it as a spear, not the javelin. And it says, transforms to a bolt of lightning 5 feet wide. Sends out within target within 120 feet. Each creature in line, excluding you. But says then it goes in through saying like, okay, so on a hit, make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, target takes the javelin. So can I just charge it and stab him and blow it up?
Sure.
Basically, I'm not using the ranged piece. I'm just
You're just gonna
focusing
like
it all
use it as a
into a strike
stabby
to
instead of a
stab him.
bolt. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, if that's okay
cinematic.
with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just means that I cannot use it. If you wanted to continue and shoot down, that would be entertaining, but I don't think it would hurt anybody, and I don't think... Okay, cool. With that answered, let me just roll with my advantage for this attack.
How does a 5-foot line work?
It's a 5 foot wide line that extends for up to 120 feet.
And the square is
it's
5 feet.
Okay,
5 foot
so it
blocks,
this doesn't. Yeah, I'm just wondering how that. I guess it always goes in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it goes in a straight line.
No, we're gonna blow you up.
It's only 5 feet wide. So, because if it was
I'm
a
just
wider one, then
wondering.
it would be like a 20 feet, like multiple blocks.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Okay.
wondering.
Fair. Okay, so if I'm attacking with that, that is a 22
Okay.
to hit.
That will hit.
That will hit. Okay. That means I need more dice. I don't have enough dice here for this. I need more d6s. One sec.
I don't like how many dice this is taking.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's
For
fine.
us, anyway.
I can take it. I have a couple of hit points left. Can I uncanny dodge that? Nope. You can't uncanny dodge a lightning bolt. But if you could.
I thought uncanny dodge is any damage.
Nope, it's with an attack. When the attacker hits...
Oh, I guess it's. Is it different than the discharge?
Mm.
Oh, I just thought she attacked you with a spear, and isn't that part of that?
I mean, I don't think it's really going to matter when this thing goes off.
Fair.
Because technically it's a lightning bolt strike.
It's 18 lightning and 16 magical piercing.
You know
For
what?
34 damage.
Do I have a reaction still? No, I don't, because I spent it on Deianera. Oh, wait, no, it was just my turn. So 18 and for a total of 34?
Mm-hmm. And this is a single spear strike, basically like a huff and like stab in.
All right. You are going to stab into him, and the lightning is going to explode out of his back, leaving a huge chunk of his ribs charred down to the muscle and organ. As you stab into him, he is very, very hurt. Do you have anything else you're doing on your turn?
I can use bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon. Attack uses the same ability to monitor as primary attack. Yeah, okay. Weapons damage die for this attack is a d4, deals bludgeoning damage. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Let's do that. Let's go full smacky smacky. I've already sneak attacked, so I can't do that again. And I've already used my advantage. I don't think this one's gonna hit though. It's still the same modifier, so that should be an 8. 18.
An 8 doesn't hit, but an 18 does. Give me damage.
It's still just a d4, so nothing particularly exciting on that.
You had your strength though, right? Or do you not?
I do, yeah. It's just because it's not treated as offhand. It's just
This is just an extra
making
attack.
an alternate extra attack, essentially. Oh, do I have multi? I don't have multi-attack, do I? No, that's too
You
early.
do. You know, you're not a monster.
I have
I mean, you
action
are.
surge.
You do have action surge.
Oh, I do. I sure
You might
do.
want to.
But I rolled a 4, and I add a. For me, this is a. Spears are finesse weapons for me because of the Odyssean. So that is a. Oh, and it's a plus 1. Should be 8.
All right, you're gonna
Magical
crank him across the face,
bludgeoning.
causing a spray of teeth and blood to explode onto the ground. We're going to follow the arc of those teeth as they land into the ground, as we see that the muddy terrain is beginning to suck and absorb the unconscious Deianera down into it. The mud creeping over her flanks. Deianera, I need to know what you're thinking of. As you're semi-conscious and dying.
I think Deianera is thinking of the last time that she was with Scylla in the real world, saying goodbye to her and trying to remember the kind words that she said there instead of the words that she said just now. She's trying to be like, this is a trial, this is a nightmare. And she's trying to hold on to the woman that she loves and what she actually says, not this perverted.
All right. And as you begin to sink into the mud, you feel your flanks be absorbed. Your hooves are encased in wet mud. It's cold, and you feel yourself begin to black out. Your eyes on the sky above as it crackles with lightning. And then you hear a noise. And a mechanical bird is going to ride down on the winds next to the lightning. Can you make me a death save? Actually, you know what? Never mind. We make the death saves on this channel.
Uh-huh.
All right. You're going to regain 1 hit point. And it is your turn. What do? You are lying in the mud, half absorbed into it, your bow still in your hands, this monster poised above you.
Go to hell. And I'm going to bonus action, use my last War Priest ability to do a bonus action as a third attack. And I am going to make 3 shots at him.
Okay.
+5. Or -5 +10.
Now you are... Oh, you don't have a disadvantage at point blank because of your fighting style.
Yeah. I do believe my advantage is gone though because I went unconscious. So
You still have an inspiration, don't you?
I do. No, I'm planning on using that.
Okay. Make me do me a favor. Make me 1 attack. We'll do this 1 at a time.
Okay, with advantage.
Give me your first attack with advantage, please.
Okay. I shit you not. I shit you not.
Did you?
Natural 20.
Okay. And that was -5 + 10.
Yep.
How do you do it?
I think she is like half sucked into the ground. She kind of pulls herself somewhat up, reaches the bow, and she's like, go to hell. And she aims directly for his heart and just lets it fly.
All right. The arrow punches into his chest. And as it does, the lightning clears. He grabs at his chest and collapses to the ground. He looks at you with dead eyes as he hits the ground and the mud reclaims him. No! You hear Scylla behind you. What are you... We needed him! We needed all of them! And as she says that, you watch as all of the centaurs ringing the clearing rot down to their bones and collapse. She canters toward you. The outsiders will come. Don't you understand? This is why Agria put you in charge, wanted you to lead, so you could defend this land. But instead, you've doomed us. Because you were too prideful.
I did not. I did not doom you.
So you
I'm
were
doing
faithful to
everything I
me on your travel?
My heart has always been yours.
How convenient for you to say so when you've sullied your body in the bed of another. The heart is not something you can take out and leave on the shelf.
And I will spend my whole life regretting it. But I do not regret doing what I had to do. There's no way we can save. I'm still trying to save you. And I do not care if... I do not care that if in real life I have to be punished for what I've done. But I'm not going to let that illusion.
Even if you walk alone forever.
Yes. I truly believe what I've done is right. What I had to do. Because I love you. And I love our tribe. And I will do what I have to do to save it, even if it means not saving myself. For that is what a true leader does. They put the tribe above all. Even above their heart.
She kneels down on her front legs and touches the side of your hair. There will be time for you to share your truth. But until then, your guilt, your shame, your fear and pride, let them not hold you down, my love. And as she says that, the ground is going to almost just spit you back up. solidifying underneath you. Robin, Deianera's movement speed is doubled. And she is immune to difficult terrain.
Holy shit. 90 feet? 90 feet of movement? Holy fuck.
And as she says that, unlike the other centaurs, she doesn't rot away to bone. She smiles down at you, and then merely fades away in the mist, as if waking from a dream. It is now just the four of you and Sophos in this muddy clearing, the rain pelting down on you.
You dramatic little fucker. She turns to Sophos.
He turns his head and kind of cocks it to the side quizzically.
Thank you. I've been looking for you.
If a mechanical
what deal
bird
did
can
you
look
make with
annoyed.
Mab?
I feel like that's something that will be much more relevant once we're done all of this.
I just became her soldier. I promised myself as I don't remember the word right now, but she would give me extra power, and in return I pledged to follow her.
Was that
Far be it from
before
me to judge.
or after we made the pact with them?
I don't remember. It was a bit of the Feywild timelines bullshit. I forget that there was lots of wine involved.
Is that the type of leader you want to be? Deceitful? You weren't the only one with something at stake with the Fae.
No.
I'm sure she had her reasons. Far be it from me to judge what they are. And so far, we're all alive. I think. I don't know where
True.
we don't know where Tyria is, but unless this deal you made includes sacrificing all of us to the Fae, I think we can probably set it aside for the time being.
Yes, none of you were part of any sort of deal. This was purely myself.
Then we should probably carry on.
Okay.
And Deianera, you're not alone. You know that, right? Whatever they're saying. I know we're a ragtag bunch, but you do have friends. And I'm not usually the sort to just let my friends wander off and wallow on their own.
You're right.
Just saying. And I really hope a lot of that was just your fears and not what she's actually like, because if that's actually what she's like, you can do better. Just
No, that is 100% my fears. She's a tribe healer. She is the most sweet, giving, accepting centaur I've ever met.
And if after all this is done, your tribe treats you that way, they don't deserve you. Not for a second.
Thank you,
Come on.
Gwylan.
For what? Let's go.
For proving that your tribe is not necessarily the one that you're born into. That you can find your tribe.
I thought that was obvious.
I'm a bit stuck in tradition. But I appreciate you showing me the way. I'm glad to have a tribe like you all. That includes you,
That-
Tyria, wherever you are.
A lot more deep than I was intending it to get, and suddenly very uncomfortable. Let's go through that door. Gwylan is sort of like looking around
And
for a door.
Sure
assuming
enough,
there
there
will
is
be one.
there is a door at the altar.
I feel like I am not going to be going to the same door that you are going through, so please take care of each other and good luck, and I hope to see you on the other side.
Yes, on the other side.
I wish I could help you, but I don't think I am much use anyways right now. I'm almost completely out of energy. So go kick all of your other nightmares, and we'll see you on the other side.
Do you go through the door?
Yeah.
As it opens, the door erupts with mist. And as you step through, the sound of rain vanishes. And you hear the sound of dripping water. And of your footsteps on rough, uneven stone. But we're going to pick that up after a quick break. So, hey folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back. Hello, everybody. We're going to be hopping into the next scene in just a minute. But a quick reminder that there's a bunch of great stuff coming up on Dork Tale soon. I just wanted to remind you, as we're coming back in, that we've got probably 2 more episodes of Dreams of Arkos. This was supposed to be a 12-episode game and ended up being a 19. That's always fun. And it was also supposed to only take 6 months. But hey, you know what? That's scheduling. That's brisk, baby. So, after this, there is going to be a short-run campaign, chronicle really, of Deviant the Renegades, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very curious to see what people end up playing for that. And then when we go into the end of November, we are going to have our new homebrew campaign. The really big one, Cold Iron, is going to be coming your way, which is going to be a lot of fun. Our art is... Our art's almost done. Amy, you got your references for that in? You're just kind of tweaking and thinking?
So, I think I got most of them done last night. I'm still undecided on one piece, but we'll see.
I suggest watching it if you have the free time, but not if you don't. One Piece, that is.
Ha 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 ha.
I also agree. If anything, read it.
Or just watch the live action one. It was surprisingly good.
Oh, they're also they're essentially giving it the Dragon Ball Kai treatment. They're reanimating it and streamlining.
Okay, what
it
is
on Netflix.
what is Dragon Ball Kai? Dragon Ball Kai is
Kai essentially takes out all the filler of Dragon Ball Z
Huh.
and condenses everything.
so what is
So
that
it's not like 200 some episodes.
It's like 10.
No, not quite that short. I don't
Is
remember
it
how long
good?
it is. I never watched it. If you like Dragon Ball Z, it's still Dragon Ball Z, just cuts out all the extra nonsense in between it.
Okay, so a lot less
So it's
powering
like the
up.
Cliff Notes of Dragon Ball.
It's what the manga was without all the extra scenes added in between everything is what it is.
Dragon Notes. All right. So besides that, the other things that I have to announce are we were not on the schedule having game next weekend. Now we are. It might just be shorter because it only has 2 and 1 players. So it's almost going to be like a little seeking episode for all of you, which is kind of what I wanted in the first place. But then some fun stuff happened. With scheduling being a nightmare. Besides that, what else do I have to tell you that's really cool? Extra Life is in November. We've got another game that's happening in December. And yeah, join the Patreon. There's a lot of great stuff coming there, which Kelle is working on some stuff for, which is... oh yeah, Kelle,
Yep.
what's the update on the... How are they doing?
Good.
Nice. Nice. I appreciate that.
There are no Kel's sweatshop posts for that. It is under wraps.
Oh, you can do Kelle's sweatshop posts if you want.
Oh, but I have other stuff to put in the sweatshop posts.
Okay, that sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
So speaking of sweatshops, let's head back into game because I'm like the sweatshop DM over here. Not just because I need a shower, but that's beside the point. All right, let's head back in 3, 2. Hello and welcome back to Dreams of Arkos here on Dork Tales. You step through the portal, and as you emerge on the other side, you find yourselves in a darkened cavern. All around you is old, smooth stone. The ground beneath you has been evened out, but has not seen much access. Lichen, spider webs, and other signs of neglect coat the walls and floor. Behind you, your way is blocked off. As the door shuts and the 3 of you step inside, you are going to recognize a different door blocks your retreat. It is ancient, made of copper that is long since turned green. And it has carved into it the many-serpented head of a Medusa. Mystredo, you do not need to make a roll to know that this is the symbol of your temple. And this door, you have never seen this side of it. But you know that the other side of this door is in the heart of the temple, at its lowest level. The sacred chamber. That only the Grand Priest may attend. What do you do?
Have I ever been down this far?
You've been down maybe to the other side of the door, but not to this room.
So this is past the the temple. Okay.
This is
So
down
that's
beneath
why
it.
right. So this is why I've never seen this part before. Is there anything in here? Is it just empty?
There's a passageway that leads further ahead of you. Behind you, to the east, is the door. But a 10-foot wide corridor that goes on for about 60 feet stretches out in front of you to the west.
So we're in your trial this time.
I think that's fairly safe to assume.
Yeah.
Unless you have particularly snaky iconography.
I mean, I could have in a past life. I don't know.
It's definitely not mine.
I always thought this was a room. I didn't realize it was a. I didn't realize there was a passageway. I thought it was just someplace. I thought it was just an antechamber.
Perhaps it's leading to a room?
Well, I mean, I've never been on this side of it, so this might be really what it is. It might not, but I don't think we have a choice of which direction to go.
Well, the door behind us does seem close to us, so...
And I know it's very heavy. We're not moving it very easily at all. Is there a torch or anything? Is it dark? Do I need... No, because I can see.
You can see in the dark.
I can see in the dark.
Gwylan sure can't.
I'm fine. You can't.
There's a bit of a
So is there a...
There is
Yeah,
a
is there a
single.
torch?
There's a torch sconce just over to your right.
She'll reach up and grab the torch for Gwylan.
I
is it
also
lit? Do I
cannot
have
see
to
in the
light it?
dark.
Oh gosh, you guys aren't. You guys, hang on. I might have something for this. What have I got for this?
No. I'm sure we'd both love to be wandering through strange, dark passageways with no light source when anything could come from our nightmares could spawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds totally up our alley.
So Mystredo's going to cast Dark Vision on them. I just have to touch them.
So is is that concentration?
Nope, it's touch, and it's 8 hours.
Nice. So you cast that. Can you cast that on multiple people, or is
Yep.
it a spell slot for each?
You know, I haven't used any spell slots yet
You
today.
touch
so,
a willing creature.
A willing creature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd have
so
to spend-
probably 2.
spend-
So it's going to cost you 2 level 2
Yep.
spells.
Yep,
Oof.
that's fine.
All
I
right,
haven't cast any today. I'm okay.
That's fair. All right, casting that, both of them are going to suddenly be able to see their eyes glow, and you are going to see this passageway
Yeah.
angling off. It curves to the north.
Yeah, that's better.
So are we gonna
Let's go.
do a rocks, paper,
Yeah.
scissors for who's taking the lead, or...
I think I'm taking the lead.
By all
Alright.
means.
And she starts walking.
Gwylan
All
will
right.
take up pretty much right behind her.
Mm-hmm.
You wander down.
Is the passage wide enough for all 3 of us, just to kind of
You'll have to go 2 by 2.
2 by 2? Okay.
Oh,
so,
2 by 1, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Progressing down around the corner, you'll see that it angles back in a switchback. Volcanic vents let out steam or something else through the floor, and looking up, can I get a perception roll off of everyone?
Oh boy.
Please be good. Please be good. This is my home. Please be good at my house. 18. I hope.
18? Perfect.
11.
11.
I was about to say, Amy, how low is it?
Aw.
I got 21.
Okay. Both you and Mystredo are going to be able to see that these 3 volcanic vents are releasing fumes up into old brass fixtures in the ceiling of the cave, some 50 feet up along slick walls. There's a grate up there that they all flow through. Kelle, from your time there, you know that vapors from the center of the island flow up into the main ritual chamber. It's where the
That's what I
Oracle
thought.
spends their time breathing and preparing themselves. You have partaken of it as well at times, I'm sure. At least secondhand.
Yeah.
It's quite potent.
Not often.
And in fact, as you are approaching it, can I get a Constitution saving throw from everyone?
Oh no.
Forn, you are immune to this.
Oh, yay.
15. I hope that works.
Okay.
I got a nat 20 on this, I
Okay.
guess. So
So
I think I've just spent my nat 20 for the game.
I think you did. So Forn, it's going
That's
to sting slightly at the sides of your eyes, but you, especially wearing a mask and not, breathing, you're going to be more or less okay here. Mystredo, it burns the inside of your lungs as you take a breath, but you've been exposed to this enough that aside from feeling a little more nervous, it doesn't really do much to you right now. You might feel a little more tense, a little more ill at ease, like you've got kind of like a secondhand high, but it's very secondhand. Gwylan, I have a feeling that you've done stronger drugs for breakfast at times.
Possibly by accident.
So Gwylan, you would have to huff this thing out of a paper bag for it to affect you today, which is an option.
I think we'll pass on that one.
Okay. Around the corner, you see that there's a small tunnel that ends in a cliff face, an escarpment, one might say. Beneath it, there is a slowly churning underground river after about a 25-foot drop from the escarpment's edge. What do you all do?
Wait here. Mystredo's going to look over the escarpment just to make sure where it is we're actually going.
Looking over the escarpment, walking to its edge, you are going to see that there are quite a few more of these volcanic vents. But as you look
how
to
far down is the drop?
about 25 feet,
25. Okay.
there are rough, uneven handholds that you could probably use to climb it,
Yeah.
but everything in here is humid. Looking to the north, you are going to start to see figures in this misty area. All of your vision looking forward is going to be slightly obscured. However, what I would like you to do is make me another perception roll.
Okay. Uh, 15.
You are going to see figures in the mist. 1, 2, 3, a fourth one across the bend in the river. And in the distance, you can start to hear and smell the sound of a waterfall. The figures in the mist do not move. They are stock still. It's at that point that you
This is
realize... Sorry?
Strange. It just
Perhaps...
seems that, okay, that, yeah, Mystredo thinks that just seems strange. Okay.
I'm sure it
But
does.
she's never been in here before, so
Perhaps they're statues?
it could be.
I think
would be
Gwylan's coming up to the
careful.
edge of the ledge too, to sort of take a look. Because Mystredo has just stopped there and is not saying anything.
Gwylan, you can go ahead and make me a perception roll, too.
I will perceive... Man, my passive is so much better than all of my rolls. My passive is 16, I have a 12.
12. You're going to hear the sound of a waterfall in the distance regardless, but you're going to just kind of It's very, very misty in here with all the vapor. But as you look down, you're going to see that, yeah, those are some people or people-shaped things.
And that is exactly what she says. She will say, yeah, those are people-shaped things, not moving. This is your dream.
Well,
I think they're
probably
more people more than anything.
they could be statues of one type or another.
Great.
Hmm.
At this point, Forn's going to walk up behind him going, "What are we doing?"
Looking at human-shaped
Potential-
figures.
Yes, statues.
But it's hard to see because this
some
is as misty as a... Well, some bathhouses I've been to before. Sure,
Down?
let's go.
down?
Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start going down the handholds.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Okay, good. You saw them.
What'd you get?
Oh, that reaction.
She will try to take the handholds down, but will instead not because I rolled a 2 for a total of 6.
Perfect. All right.
Well, just ungainly, not totally falling.
You're going to take 15 points of falling damage.
Oh,
15! Oh my god. Is it bludgeoning?
It's
I
bludgeoning.
mean, is it magical?
It is not magical bludgeoning.
Do I have resistance?
You do have resistance, yes.
That's
But it's
So it
still
ends
going
up
to suck.
being-
You're
It's
still
gonna suck, but it
So
ends up at
Gwylan's
what,
gonna
how much?
throw her leg over the edge and be like, with that kind of "watch me," and then like a part of the rock's just gonna snap off as she grabs Shale and goes, basically backflops onto the ground 25, 30 feet below.
Oh. How many points did you say it was originally?
So it's gonna be 7 for you total.
Okay.
Yeah, so Forn's just going to jump down because he's a monk.
Ugh.
Okay, slow fall.
I still
Yep,
got
I'm just
down.
going to slow fall.
All
I
right,
expedited
Mystredo.
the process.
Well, so did I, but I didn't fall on my
climb
ass.
down.
Make me an
Hopefully,
athletic check.
yeah. Hopefully, I don't totally bite this.
Punch.
18.
Okay,
I was realizing we were assuming Mystredo was back in a humanoid form. When
she
she's
is in a
still
humanoid
evil.
form.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. You also all got the benefits of a short rest at the transition.
Okay. Short rest.
So, Mystredo is going to climb down, and as you are lying on the ground staring up at her, maybe Gwylan has that thought. Oh, I thought you were an eagle.
No, absolutely. That is the head thunk. Wait a second.
Hovers over Gwylan. How many fingers am I holding up?
All right.
If you keep moving them like that, you're gonna multiply them. Hold still.
Fine.
Mystredo
Three.
doesn't recall changing back into human form. Or,
You do not.
The humanoid form. 'Cause she's
Joke's
not
on you,
human.
Forn. I can't count.
I don't know if that's something you want to brag about, but okay.
Well, at least she knows you have fingers in front of her face.
I'm kidding. Jeez, I fell. I didn't break my sense of humor.
Secretly, Kelle thinks that Forn is holding up one finger. We all know which one.
Right. From the bottom there, through the mist and smoke, you're going to be able to see the statue in the mist ahead of you. It is a beautiful girl. But much like Mystredo, her hair is beset with snakes. The
Can
sculpture.
I tell if this? Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say the sculpture is absolutely exquisite. So lifelike.
Yeah. I was going to say, can Mystredo tell whether or not this was her son
You can...
before?
Sure, why don't you go ahead and make me
Yeah.
a history roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Or an
I was
investigation roll.
thinking
I'll let
maybe
you
she's
pick.
just going, yeah. She was going to go up and kind of touch it and see if she can tell that way.
Sure.
So,
Well, whichever one of those rolls you prefer.
I'm going to go investigation. Am I? Or history? They're both the same, so yeah, investigation. 11.
11? It's really hard to
Yeah.
tell. Like,
Yeah.
some of the fabric is so thin that it would take a
Uh-huh.
master craftsman to make this. But
This is it's a dream world. Who knows?
and then you're going to realize that you're looking into the face of one of your sisters here. Not real sisters, but sisters at the temple. Ikaterine. Another handmaiden of the druidic order like yourself. And as you get closer to investigate, she was higher ranking than you. She was one of the elder handmaidens when you were brought to the temple. You remember she left the temple after undergoing some type of rite? The last thing you remember when you were just a young Medusa was a procession that brought her down the stairwell into the lower levels of the temple. But then you never saw her again.
Oh dear. So this could be her.
Her mouth is open in a scream of shock.
Yeah.
What do you all do?
Do you know this? Is this actually
Yeah.
a person or a statue?
No, I know her. She's one of the sisters.
Is this a punishment?
I don't know. She left when I was very, very young, just soon after I came here.
And this is what you fear may have happened to her?
It's definitely something that I would fear. I never knew. I knew she came down here. She left the temple. She was brought down here, but it's one of those rites that stays secret. You don't know unless you're part of it.
Think perhaps she failed a trial of some sort?
It could be. But this is all dream world. This is all supposition. I don't know that this is what actually happens or not.
We don't even know if this is what's beyond that door you mentioned.
No,
It could be.
I don't. It could be.
These are dreams and nightmares manipulated by a
Mm-hmm.
higher power.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't assume any of it is true.
No, I don't. She will reach out and touch the statue just because
Where?
it looks like her. And so,
Where do you touch?
kind of like upper arm. Like just
Cool. Spending a drama bomb. You reach out and touch the arm.
oh dear.
And as you do, it feels so cold and so hard beneath your hand.
Mm.
And as you turn to glance back at your friends, you don't notice that if she was alive at one point, this, whatever transformed her to stone, caught her mid-run. She stands on the balls of her feet.
Mm.
And your touch is enough to destabilize. The statue tumbles backwards onto a rock. There is a shattering noise, and as you all look down, you see her broken, decapitated head roll in front of you. Looking up at you with sightless, screaming horror as the mist fades a bit around you. The sound of the crack echoes in the stillness.
Oh.
Who's here? A voice echoes from north.
She'll turn back to Gwylan and Forn and just whisper, "Close your eyes." I don't know what's coming.
Hello?
She'll close her eyes and she'll call out, "I'm Mystredo of the Circle of Sacrifice."
I cannot hear you. Come closer.
She'll move a little bit closer. She'll move one square closer and call out a little bit louder. "I am Mystredo. I am of the Circle of Sacrifice. I've been gone for some time."
No. No. The voice it's thick. Like someone is speaking with their mouth full. It's feminine. And slightly muffled by the sound of rushing water. No. You haven't been away. No, that's impossible.
I have.
Have you brought me an offering? No one's come down here in a long time.
You know what? Do I have those green gem goggles?
Yes, you do.
What else? Oh, what else do I have that I could throw as an offering?
I don't know.
Coin would be good. I'm not giving up. my
Forn and
goggles.
Gwylan, I think, are looking at one another at this point, going,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Going.
this isn't good. This isn't
All of
good.
you are hearing this voice as well. This is not just in Mystredo's
Yep.
head.
Oh no, yeah.
Is it speaking in common that we can
It is
understand?
speaking in common.
Or is it just...
Yep.
Okay.
And she'll call out, "I have coins. I have gold I can share."
I don't need
As an
coin.
offering.
I don't... Gwylan's gonna lean over sort of towards Mystredo. I don't think that's the type of offering they're talking about.
What did you say your name was?
My name is Mystredo.
Oh, that's a beautiful name. Say it again. I haven't heard that name in so long.
How do you know it?
Come closer and I'll tell you.
I don't think we should do that.
I can hear you fine.
I know that name because it's mine.
Is it?
Are you like me? Are you cursed too? Did the priest name you after me?
I don't know. Am I you? I was never told of an origin for my name.
You're not alone. I can hear others. Who's with you?
Fellow travelers.
Friends.
I could use friends. My friends aren't very talkative anymore.
No.
I can
And
see that.
It looks like they were very frightened.
I don't look like I used to. Sometimes it makes people afraid.
I understand that.
Let me see your face.
Please, just tell me a bit more about you. How did you come here?
I was a child raised in this temple. I was abandoned. I was born cursed. I trained my entire life. I went on a few adventures, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to be respected. I wanted to be a leader. And so I prayed, and I worked, and eventually I became what the temple needed. The Gorgon Superior.
Oh. Did you not have a choice?
Not if I wanted to give back. It's my job to tend to the vents, to make sure that the breath of the earth reaches the temple for the oracle.
Is it just you down here?
In a manner of speaking.
It must be lonely.
It's so lonely. Sometimes they bring people down here to give me food. Sometimes pilgrims come to train. Sometimes they stay. Come closer.
I can't yet.
Are you afraid of me too?
I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of me.
Why?
I'm afraid that I am you. That you are me.
If that's so, Mystredo, then I'm everything you wanted to be.
It doesn't sound like anything I wanted to be.
I am the temple.
I never wanted to be the temple. I wanted to be part of something bigger, but better. Part of the community.
Eventually,
I wanted
someone will die, and you have to step up. Places like this can't function without a matriarch. This is the circle of sacrifice, Mystredo, and if you are me, then we have been blessed with the greatest sacrifice. What's everyone's passive perception?
16.
14.
12. Sorry,
Okay.
14.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so, Gwylan, you had a 13?
Adobe.
16.
16, okay. And it was Forn that had the 13.
14.
Okay. Gwylan, as you're standing there, you're going to see that on the rocks nearby, there's an outfit identical to Mystredo's.
What Mystredo's wearing? Yep.
As well as long, sloughed off flesh.
Oh, that sounds awful.
A pair of legs
Mystredo,
lie on the ground
Oh,
like
great.
an empty
what
pair of
exactly is
gloves.
the Gorgon Prime?
This sounds terrible.
It sounds like
Yeah.
this version
Yeah.
is not a humanoid anymore.
No.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're thinking snake.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh yeah.
Snake?
Or snakes.
Ball of snakes. Snake covered in
Ball of
snakes.
snakes?
Snake with snake heads. I mean, Hydra is an entirely different temple, I'm sure. It's the temple next door.
Sounds charming.
Yeah.
So,
Nope.
if this is some version of you that thinks that sacrifice and this painful loneliness is the right thing to do,
Or this is what the sorry, I'm trying to think. The is it the princes of sleep and nightmares? Is it those two who are running amok? This is, I think this is what they're trying to convince me it is.
well, do you think you can talk your way through your nightmares?
It's worth a shot. Just don't look at her.
Hello?
If we did, coincidentally, about how long would it be before we started to head tilts towards the skeleton or the statue next to us.
I think it'd be pretty instant.
Hello?
We're still here.
We haven't left.
Please don't go.
It's a bit
We're not.
hard to navigate. It's hard to see here. Maybe if you came closer. And
Are you able to move?
And Gwylan
Yeah.
is listening, trying to hear how they're moving. If it's like slithering sounds or
Make me a perception roll.
footsteps.
Yep.
Everybody can do that, please.
And
Alright.
yeah.
In the distance, you're going to see the waterfall part.
That's a dirty 20.
18.
And you are going to hear
24.
something moving through the water. It is moving without stroke. Just a sinuous, simple motion.
So it's not moving with limbs to other than maybe a one long tail kind of thing.
But then you think so, yeah.
Spend enough time on boats. I'm used to hearing what people with legs thrashing like swimming sounds like.
In the mist around you, you will hear the sound of something moving in line with the underground river.
Yeah.
And then
Forn's gonna actually pull his mask up and cover his eyes.
Okay. And then a dark shape is going to rise up behind the stones.
I'm putting
to
on the
north.
emerald goggles because this is as good as time as any.
Closing her eyes and is listening to get a sense of the direction.
Okay, so the emerald goggles.
Yes. I have no idea what they do, but it can't be worse than this.
Let's find out.
And if we have that
I mean,
torch
if it is.
that Mystredo grabbed before,
Mhm,
did we
mhm.
just keep that or did we decide not to with the dark vision?
I didn't throw it away, so we still have it.
Gwylan's gonna whisper to Mystredo, cover the torch.
She'll hand you the torch.
Gwylan's gonna shift over because it's not very. She's about a 5-foot step from the water, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the way that we're hearing the movement, there should be enough time for her to quickly go snuff out the light
Okay.
and then dart back to where she was.
Okay, if I can see in the dark, she can see in the dark.
Yeah, but we don't want to give her a beacon of where exactly we are.
This is a good point. Oh, I don't know if it was actually lit. Was the torch lit?
You never bothered to
No.
light it because you cast the spell.
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
didn't-
Sorry,
I
I thought you were
didn't
saying
know
it
that.
was
We
a
got-
lit torch and it was
Oh,
just
no,
in
no, no.
case.
Torch
In which case, we're not
sconce.
going to worry about it.
Torch
So
sconce.
the emerald eyes
You just have
are
a
going
stick.
to. So Kelle, they're going to
Makes
double
sense.
your dark vision to
Then
120.
never mind. Ignore that
Okay,
entire
that's
part.
cool. Okay, not worse.
Not worse.
Not worse.
I am, however, crouching down and hiding.
As you do that, a shape is going to loom up over the rocks near you.
This sounds awful. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking?
I am the alien
Mystredo?
queen. No. Nope.
The voice is close.
Yep. Nope. Eyes closed.
You do look just like me. You hear the sound of shuffling, slithering, coiling. How I used to look. Why didn't I realize how beautiful I was?
fear, shame.
Are you ashamed of me? I
I'm
did
not
what we
ashamed of
always
you.
I did what we always wanted.
I can't be ashamed of you.
Then look
But
at me.
You don't want this. You don't want this.
I want
I
you to
know
look at
don't
me.
want- I want you to picture yourself.
I want you to see what you will become.
But I don't have to become this. You don't have to become this.
I am this.
You
Okay.
are not this. Okay. Who's gonna argue?
Let's Can you do me a favor, Cal? Can I get everyone here to make me a wisdom save?
Uh-oh.
Everybody grab a strip of cloth and
I'm going to use my
Your face.
inspiration because that was really bad.
Okay.
Nope, that was not any better, so...
Okay, I have
Oh.
bad news, bears. I botched.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
I didn't do... Oh boy, mine wasn't quite that bad.
13.
It's not enough.
Dang. Oh wait, sorry. 17. I forgot to add my mod.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh.
The other two, her voice gets desperate.
Look at me.
Both of you are charmed by her voice
Mm-hmm.
and must do as she says.
I'm going
I look in that
to
direction, but I have a cloth over my eyes.
Okay.
She says, "Look at me." You're gonna pull
I
the
take
cloth
the
down.
cloth
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I have anything against charm,
Yep.
do I? Nope.
I'm gonna do that.
No. Yeah.
Yep.
And can I get you to do me a favor? Can I get both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw? As you
I'm
look
not
up at
using the
this
same dice.
massive hooded serpent that has Mystredo's face.
Oh.
Amy, I'm not much better.
I botched again on a different dice.
Again?
What? Ah.
Amy?
Gwylan is going to look up and is going to suddenly be encased in stone as she freezes, her mouth agape, holding her spear at ready.
I only got a 10.
Have you had your heroic moment yet? Your fated roll?
Oh wait, she botched.
She botched,
Yeah,
though.
I don't know if I had my.
You
Oh
haven't had
right,
your
sorry, I
go-
didn't remember what that was.
Mm.
I didn't remember the rules around that or how that worked.
Well, I thought something bad happened when
Something
you
does
botched, or
bad.
was it
Something bad
right
does
on the
happen.
other
You're
end?
doom.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I'm screwed either way.
Alright.
All right. She freezes. Forn, you feel the stone begin to climb up your legs. You have but a few seconds before it reaches your waist, and then how long before your heart? What do you do? Mystredo, what do you do?
Oh.
She's just gonna call out stop.
See what happens. I'm a monster.
You're not a monster.
Then why won't you look at me?
They convinced you you're a monster.
How can you say that when you can't even look at me, Mystredo?
Oh God, how do I do this? Thinking to myself, okay, can Mystredo convince herself that that she's fine? She's fine. I can. This is all a dream. This is a dream world. I'm walking in this dream world. Lucid dreaming is a thing. No,
What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid that they used you. I'm afraid that that they were no better than anyone else in the world, looking down on you, on me, and shutting us away here.
Will you stay with me?
Not recognizing that we have just as much to offer, that we are just as good,
Forn.
just as deserving.
The stone climbs up to his chest.
You can stop this.
Are you still...
If you're me, you know him. You know he doesn't deserve this. You know she doesn't deserve this. These are your friends.
Then stay with me.
These are your friends.
Then stay with me instead.
They have come to help you. What if I take you with me? You don't have to stay here.
Kelle, are you still looking down? Is Mystredo still looking away?
She's looking up, but she does have her eyes closed.
Okay.
She wants
So
to
we're
talk
being petrified,
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
but we can. Are we still able to talk a little bit? Like how?
With that botch, I'll say that I'll let spend your something good happens to let you get out a line of dialogue.
Amy's voice is a little gravelly. Sorry.
Yeah, I think what Gwylan's gonna say while staring directly at the figure that is petrifying her is going to say, "There's nothing wrong with being a monster. But don't hurt people if you don't have to."
I can't help it.
You can.
It was nice knowing you.
It was.
Control your power. Don't let it control you.
We are not a monster.
Then open
The
your
ones who
eyes.
locked you.
Look at what they did to us.
Okay. Okay. She's. I'm just gonna take the goggles off, and she's gonna say in her head, this is be okay. This is a dream. This is okay. This is a dream. This is okay. It's a dream. It's okay. And she will, as she opens her eyes, she says, "I believe you are not a monster. I believe I am not a monster." And she looks at her.
As you say that, you are looking at the most monstrous shape you've ever seen in your life.
Well, I am lying to myself. No, I'm not lying to myself.
Can you do me a favor?
I don't care. Yeah. Yep.
As you lock eyes with your strangely human eyes in that snake-like face, you see a sad smile cross her face. And can I get you to do me a favor and make me a Constitution save?
Yeah.
If you have not spent your inspiration, you may do so.
I did spend my inspiration.
The one you get for free at the beginning of the game? I don't believe you did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Wait, did I?
You did not.
Discussion about it.
You
No, I
spent
did
one that
not.
was
I
given
did
to
not
you
need
by a
to.
nat 20.
That's right. Okay. I am going to spend it now. How was 17?
17?
Yeah.
You have determination?
You do have determined. Oh, she doesn't. She doesn't. 17?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll just climb under the table.
As you look up at her, you feel the edges of your eyes begin to get stiff. You feel the corners of your eyes begin to flake into stone. Look at what they did to us. You say take me with you, but come on. No one in the world's going to be able to look at us.
Yes, they will. Because you are not this. You are me. This is you inside. They've convinced you that this is what you are, but you're not. I'm not.
Then what are you? What are we?
We're a friend. We have friends who are willing to come and put themselves at risk to do this for you and for me.
Mystredo, it's not like we can just be whatever we want to be.
Yes, we can. This is a dream world. We can be anything we want in this world.
But what about the real world?
We can be anything we want in the real world. These are the people who are with me in the real world. Remember them. Think back.
Do you think they're gonna stay with you when it gets worse?
Yes, they're here now.
As you turn to address them, you'll see Forn frozen in rictus, petrified. Will you stay with me?
Look at what they've given up.
Will you leave me too?
No.
And as you
because
say
you
that,
can come with me.
as you say that, you'll feel the stone around your eyes flake. You'll feel your fingers grow stiff. And then the queerest thing happens. You see the curled tail of the snake go straight. And then you realize that she's not moving. She looms over you, still looking down at you, unblinking with those human eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then slowly, the stone begins to collapse. Until
Around me or her?
around her. Yours is going to flake away like dried mud.
Oh.
And standing in the center of that immense snake
God, I'm gonna have the hugest paradox moment.
is a girl of maybe 3 or 4. Snakes in her
Oh.
hair.
Baby Lenny.
Baby Mystredo.
Baby Mystredo. With baby Lenny. And baby Snacks.
She takes a couple of halting steps toward you and holds out her hands.
Oh, I'll kneel down and open my arms.
And as you
Come
hug
here.
her,
Yes.
you feel incredibly warm in your chest.
I'm gonna pick her up, and she's coming with us.
Gwylan, Forn, both of you are going to gasp as the stone breaks away. And you'll see Mystredo with her arms wrapped around herself, standing alone, just holding herself.
Mm-hmm.
The child,
But we don't Don't
You do not see the child. The child is gone.
Okay.
And Mystredo, you feel warmer.
She's with me.
Mystredo, in the dream realm, you may now shapeshift as any action, including reactions or bonus actions.
Ooh.
In the dream world. Yes. Ooh,
Yep, you
That's
can wizard
wild.
duel now.
that is
Nice.
wild.
And with that,
Hmm.
you hear the sound of the waterfall in the distance.
Mm.
And on the other side of it, you see the hazy outline of a door.
Well, it's either mine or Gwylan's now.
I don't think we'll necessarily know until we go through which is which.
I don't think so.
Well. Once I get these... Oh, I feel stiff.
Yeah. That should wear off when you go through.
Missed the last part of that. What happened? How did it... You know, the whole being petrified part. Couldn't really see or hear it.
I looked at her.
That's it.
I looked at her. I pleaded with her. I told her that we aren't a monster. That we have friends, that we are a friend.
Suppose that's true. I still say there's nothing wrong with being a monster, because even monsters have friends. But looks like it works, so.
Yeah. I mean, even if we are a monster, we don't have to be monstrous.
Yep.
And the stone all fell away, and it was me when I came here.
Wait, was this some sort of healing your inner child sort of feel good situation?
You know,
Because if so, I have some complaints
Yeah.
I'd like to lodge. Because usually healing your inner
Yeah.
child isn't supposed to be like risk of fatalities.
yeah, well, some of us have, curses.
Okay, sure. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
Let
hope
me
we
ask-
don't encounter my inner child or
I mean,
Forn's.
your mileage may
then.
vary.
well, let me pose a question. Can a
Usually
monster
it's
be
a-
redeemed?
I mean, if the monster hasn't done anything wrong, then I don't see why they need redeeming.
I think we just saw that happen. I mean,
Yeah, but this was a version of you that has it yet to come to pass.
No, so
I
it'll
mean,
never
we
come to
don't
pass.
know. We don't know.
But what if you've
Maybe,
what if you've
How
done
about you
something
just
monstrous?
say no if they try and put you into the chamber next time, or if they ever do? Just no, don't go into the... But also, the whole point of predetermined destiny and fate is all hogwash anyway. We're proving that right now. So let's go. Next door.
you can
Yep.
change anything.
Yeah, if you can change fate, then fate's pointless. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's not fate anymore. Gwylan's just gonna go
And-
through the door.
Hey, wait, Gwylan, wait. Mystredo's gonna hold out the emerald goggles. You might need these.
Why?
It gives it doubled my dark vision. Maybe they'll work for you.
Oh. Sure.
Can't be
Along.
terrible.
I guess that means you're staying here too, like
I don't know.
Deianera did?
Who knows? If I get to come with you, I got your back.
Would be more dramatic if we had to press on with fewer and fewer. Would be more entertaining for the god. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Up the ante.
Mystredo will grab both their arms and is like, well, let's at least try to go together.
Yeah, you probably don't want to stay here.
Not really, no.
Then let's go.
And Forn is going to mutter something in Draconic under his breath, going, "We can change our fates, but we can't change what's already come to pass." Thinking about what he's learned about his past already.
Mystredo doesn't know what he's saying, but she knows that he's down on himself. As just like, forgiveness is also an option.
Do you speak Draconic?
Nope, but she's just like, she knows he's being
The tone is very, very
yammery and
yeah.
yeah.
You were talking about redemption before.
Yeah. It's like, forgiveness is a thing. Remember that.
We'll see if the gods feel forgiving. Miguel just
No,
smile weakly.
you forgive yourself. Maybe it's more important. Think about it.
I will.
Okay.
And as you head through the door, you will smell the scent of burning bodies, the scent of charred wood. And as you vanish into the dark, a voice will speak just to the audience. What does it fear in the shadow? What does it fear in fire? What does it fear when the life reaches its last? For there is no forgiving of one's own past. And we will pick up next week. So, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Dreams of Arkos as we got a little psychological tormenty here, because that's what we're here for. It's like little baby seekings.
I loved it.
Good.
I haven't had
So
this yet.
fun. It was so
Loved
great.
it. Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Forn, you're going to hate me.
Oh.
Forn's going to hate me. Traz will like it. Forn will hate it. Hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah,
If you want to support...
that's right.
Yeah, right. If you want to support the stream, you should go to Patreon and sign up there, because it's a great way to support the stream directly, and you get extra content. You also get to get your name at the end of episodes, like our divine producer, my mom, our demonic producers, Mysterium MK and Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin and Karasha Urquhart, our monster maker, Soul Omen, and our high council, Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Larouk, Kelowna Kurd, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, and Nerdy Metal Gent. I also want to do a big thank you to Tessa Maps over on the Dungeon Masters Guild for doing the maps for this game. She does all sorts of great maps, and she gives them to me for free, so go. She is really great at it, and her maps are really cheap. So if you need maps for any of the D&D published modules, please go look up Tessa Maps. There's also a link below if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks, Tessa. The maps were great. I was really able to repurpose them into cool stuff, and you saved me so much time. But besides that, thank you to Bookwyrm Games as our sponsor, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in a week for the next set of the Dream Trials. Bye, everybody.